and variety worth coming back for. Whether you're setting the table for family or sharing something special on the go, discover the Checkers Saxony Westwood Deli, where good food is always on the menu. Checkers Saxony Westwood, butchery, bakery, and deli, certified by the NIHT. Doors open on October 30th. See you there.
This December, travel the world with Shore Meetas Travel. Choose from one of our exclusive packages: Abu Dhabi and Doha, Brazil and Peru, Dubai and Cairo, Iraq and Cairo, Cairo and Sharm el-Sheikh, or celebrate the new year in Mauritius, Doha, or Dubai. We have the perfect package waiting for you. Visit us at our head office in Overport, our branch in Melbourne Park Shopping Centre, or our branch in Rylands Estate, Cape Town. Call Shore Meetas Travel on 031 207 6987 and make this December truly unforgettable.
Get ready, Durban. It's the Musgrave Summer Fest on Saturday, the 8th of November. It's a family fun day market with food, music, and jumping castles. Come and meet your favorite Alan Saar DJ, broadcasting live from Musgrave Centre rooftop parking. Brought to you by Musgrave Towers Residential Apartments. For more information, WhatsApp 071 557 0776 or visit musgravetowers.co.za. Remember, the 8th of November, Musgrave Summerfest.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willowton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Experiencing chest pains, tiredness, shortness of breath, or heart failure? Are you struggling to sleep or cope with post-COVID symptoms, body pains, indigestion, constipation, or headaches? Let Dr. Mohanlal assist you at the Heart and Healthcare Center with non-invasive alternatives to angiogram and bypass surgery and a head-to-toe full-body scan to diagnose and treat you in just one appointment. Call the Heart and Healthcare Center today on 031 563 0419 and make your appointment today.
It's your Breakfast Rush at 7:45 this morning. We're live on your social media, from what I'm seeing on screen now. TBR and Monday morning. We bring you medical information this Monday morning. Dr. Rakesh Mohanlal is our guest, no stranger to the program, from the Heart and Healthcare Center in Durban North. ECP patient, Mr. A, the owner of a hardware franchise, joining us via the telephone in a moment as well. Dr. Mohanlal, welcome back to Radio Alan Saar. And today we're talking about a remarkable non-surgical treatment that is helping heart patients recover naturally. It's called external counter pulsation, or ECP. Dr. Mohanlal from the Heart and Healthcare Center in Durban North. Good morning to you, sir. Welcome.
Good morning, Vishal, and good morning to the listeners. It's always great to be here.
It's such a pleasure to have you now, Doc. I wish we had hours to talk about this, but we only have 7 minutes, so let's get into it. Let's start simply. What exactly is ECP?
Well, ECP is the new non-invasive treatment that's taking the world by storm. It's safe, non-invasive, and it helps the heart to function better and heal without surgery. Well, ECP, the abbreviation, it stands for external counterpulsation. It's a non-surgical treatment which increases blood flow to the heart. The treatment is, as I said, non-invasive. It is safe. The patient lies on a machine. We strap their lower limbs with cuffs, like large blood pressure cuffs. The cuffs are triggered non-invasively via the patient's ECG and works with rhythmic motion of the heartbeat. So it's literally triggered by your heartbeat. This pushes blood to every part of the body, including the heart, brain, and all major organs. This encourages blood flow to increase to every part of the body by dilating the blood vessels, and it also causes new blood vessels to form on the heart called arteriogenesis. It is like a passive workout where you lie on a machine, and the machine then reestablishes blood flow to every part of your body while you rest.
Doc, who should consider ECP treatment?
Well, ECP can be done by almost everybody that needs blood flow to be reestablished to any part of the body, from the toes to the heart. It's done with patients who have blocked arteries in the heart, patients who have angina or something we call chest pains, shortness of breath, patients who are in heart failure, who have a weak heart function as they've been told, patients who have poor circulation, diabetic patients that require diabetic patients that have uncontrolled sugar levels, high blood pressure patients, patients with poor circulation, also patients who've been for bypass and stents and they still don't recover. Remember that many patients are undergoing this at the moment and they feel they have no options. And this is a suitable option for them. So patients who are not suitable for surgery before anything is done, or patients who are not suitable for re-establishing surgery or redo surgery, or patients who just do not opt for surgery. It can also be done by sportsmen and sportswomen who want to encourage or increase their performance and improve their times.
So, from everything you've explained, Dr. Mohanlal, there, I'm sure there are people sitting down on the other side of the speakers thinking, oh my word, he's talking about me. So, let's let this person know what to expect to experience during ECP.
Well, the sessions are very comfortable and painless. Most patients have a nap or relax during the treatment. The sessions are for 1 hour, whereas, as you said, you lie on a machine and the machine is triggered by your heart. So it'll compress against your blood vessels of your legs. The sessions are 1 hour a day, 5 days a week for 35 days. So the patient can either do 1 hour a day, 5 days a week for 35 days, which is 7 weeks, or 2 hours a day for 18 days. For patients who are coming from other provinces and other countries, and we see many of these patients very often, they're expensive, so they do it over.
I'm not sure if we've lost connection. I'm not sure if we've lost connection or reduced connection with Dr. Mohanlal. But Doc, if you, there we go. You're back. You're back.
After ECP, the patient feels much more energy. They have less chest pains, less shortness of breath. They breathe easier when they walk, and they have a great zest for life after this treatment.
Doc, before we speak to your patient, there's a question that comes through from a listener, which I think we can address really quickly before moving on to the patient testimonial. Briefly, can varicose veins, entangled veins, or deep vein thrombosis, spider veins of the legs and that, can that be treated by ECP?
Well, we've had very good results with patients with varicose veins, but not all patients can be treated. Some of them, it's better to just ablate the vein or to remove the vein. But we've had very good results, especially with spider veins. They kind of simmer down during the treatment. With DVTs, if it's DVTs that occurs over a period of time that have chronic reoccurrence, those patients would benefit. But an acute onset of the DVT would not be a suitable patient for ECP, because DVT, which is deep vein thrombosis, is basically a blood clot that forms in one part of the body that can migrate to another part of the body. So you literally don't want to push the blood clot to the heart and to the brain if possible, or to the lungs, and cause the patient more severe harm. So it depends. That is why qualified people who know the indications and contraindications for this treatment should be the only ones that's allowed to do this treatment and that are accredited with the Health Professions Council of this country, because that's a law that governs us.
And of course, the Heart and Healthcare Center has those people there. Hopefully that answers Mac's question this morning. Doc, we have one of your patients with us on the line to share his experience with ECP. I want to greet and say good morning, Mr. Andrea. Welcome to the Breakfast Rush on Radio Al-Ansar.
Hi, good morning. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you on the program, and thank you very much for coming through to answer some of these personal questions for the benefit of other potential patients that are listening in. Tell us, what made you decide to try ECP?
Well, I was 64 years old, and I had extremely high blood pressure. It was 195 over 110.
Wow.
I had abnormal heartbeats. And I didn't want to be treated by conventional medicine. I thought that there must be a better option out there. And I then approached Dr. Mohanlal, and the results have been absolutely phenomenal.
Tell us how you were feeling before starting.
Well, I was feeling extremely anxious. You can imagine when you're running at blood pressure who knows, 200 over 110 or 195 over 110, you know that you're heading for a stroke.
Yeah.
That'll have, the sort of catastrophic consequences for the long-term longevity. So I was extremely anxious.
Indeed. Tell us what changes you've noticed after completing your sessions.
Well, the blood pressure is now normalized within normal, which is incredible in itself. I've been able to, I've run 5 kilometers. I ran recently in Chicago, the 5 kilometers at my third fastest time. I've been running incredibly, and at I'm now 65 years old, and it's just, there is just so much energy that I've got. I went running at 4:30 this morning.
Oh, wow.
And I've just got so much energy that I could really sort of climb Mount Kilimanjaro in a heartbeat.
Would you recommend this treatment to others with heart or perhaps circulation difficulties?
I would highly recommend it. It has certainly changed my life.
Mr. Andrea, we want to thank you for your time this morning and your personal experience being explained on air. I'm pretty certain is helping a lot of other people, make up their minds on whether or not to pick up the telephone and call the Heart and Healthcare Center. Thanks again, and all the best with your run tomorrow morning.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You as well. It's 5 minutes and counting to 8. Doctor, before you go, what results have you seen with ECP?
Most patients feel a big improvement after just 10 sessions. There's reduction in shortness of breath and symptoms. But after 35 sessions, most of them are completely asymptomatic unless they pushed more than the normal exertion, basically. So it's moderate to severe exertion, they would feel something, but most of them are completely asymptomatic after this treatment. Their sugar levels are under control, the pressure is under control. They have a greater zest for life, Remember that these treatments are US FDA approved. They have all the accreditations. Medical aids throughout the world, there's 850 medical aids, including Medicare, which is the biggest one in the world that pay for it. It's just South Africa that's a little slow in catching up with the rest of the world in terms of this. It's approved by the Health Professions Council in South Africa. And patients feel much more energy, they get back on the boat. A lot of them when they come here, they want to stop their businesses because they're too tired, they cannot manage. But after ECP, you'll see a lot of them actually start new businesses. So this is amazing. And we've seen patients who are on their deathbed literally given a short period of time to live by the cardiologists and the surgeons after they've been for surgery. And after ECP, they've got back to the quality of life and normal standard of living. So this is proof itself, if you're out there and you're sick, don't wait to get worse. There are options for you. Don't be told that there's nothing that can be done. A more responsible medical professional would say that there's nothing I can do for you, nothing that can be done. Because there's somebody out there that will find something that can be done for you. And if you are going to accept nothing can be done for you, then you're preparing for the grave, basically. But there are a lot of patients who have been to us and they're back to their quality of life, and they were in heart failure and end-stage patients. That means multi-organ failure. So remember that if you are sick and you have all these symptoms and you feel lost, we are here for you. We are here to help people and improve your quality of life so you can have a good quality of life until the big Lord calls you.
Doc, I'm looking at the WhatsApps that are coming through, and there's so many people interacting with this one here. The question that most of them want an answer to is that, is it covered by medical aid, and what are the costs attached to this? So those are the questions that listeners need answers to at the moment. Are you in a position to answer any of them at the moment?
I think like certain medical aids pay for it, and end-stage patients, those are end-stage patients. That means everything have been tried and failed, and they've literally given you a month or so to live. Then some of the medical aids cover it. It's been a long, tedious process with health technology assessments and stuff like that. And unfortunately, we are running out of steam in terms of engaging with the medical aids over and overreact, regarding something that works, that has been proven throughout the world. If the biggest medical aids in the world cover it, then why shouldn't all the medical aids in South Africa cover it? And if the Cardiology Association, the European Cardiology Association is who our cardiologists follow, and they have given it a class 2A recommendation, which is the highest recommendation you can give to any technology. So if they are supporting this and we are following their system, then it should be supported by every cardiologist and surgeon in this country.
Absolutely.
So in terms of the costing, I suggest you call the center because there's more than just the treatment that's involved here. So we'll isolate whether you actually need the treatment or the scans, and then we'll advise accordingly. Our staff is more than competent in terms of taking down your history and advising you accordingly. Should I give the landline number?
So let's do that. Now, everybody, if you're listening in attentively, hopefully by now you've got your pen, your paper, maybe a tablet or your phone or something to take down a telephone number. This is Dr. Rakesh Mohanlal from the Heart and Healthcare Center in Durban North, and we're talking about medical technology that is making a positive difference. As you've heard from Mr. Andrea, one of the patients of the center, quite a noted businessman in the Durban area as well. You've heard his testimony just a while ago. Now, the phone number. What is it?
031 563 563
0419. So that number again, boys and girls, 031 563 0419. And you can call in from after 8, not now, from after 8. And somebody will be there to answer the telephone for you.
I think in closing, I'd like to say, remember, I always say your health is your greatest wealth. We are here to help you. One of our patients said recently, or two of our patients actually, one is a medical doctor and another with heart failure, that if you come here and you undergo this treatment, you are fortunate that you heard of it because not everybody knows about it. And I think it's also, if you haven't come here and you haven't heard of it, it's unfortunate because if you're suffering unnecessarily, it doesn't make sense. So if you have a parent or a sibling or yourself that's suffering, or a friend or neighbor, please make that call for them and help yourself to get better. Because there are some people that actually care about you. And this is why we wake up and come to work every day, to lessen the pain in people's lives. I know that's not very common to hear in today's society, but we're here to do that. And that's what drives us. And hopefully, if you trust us, we can make a difference in your life and your loved ones' lives. So thank you very much. Again, fantastic team at Al-Ansar in the Breakfast Rush. Thank you, Nishal. God bless.
Thank you, Dr. Mohanlal. Have yourself a blessed day. Do enjoy answering the telephone for the next little while. The number again, 031 563 0419. If you didn't write it down, quickly do it now. 031 563 0419. Dr. Mohanlal, thank you very much. Looking forward to our next discussion. Have a blessed day, sir.
Thank you to the team and to the listeners.
That's it for the show as well. Nazmeera Kasim, it's time to close the curtains on the Breakfast Rush.
Have a lovely Monday. Be the best version of you.
Hey, do good. Be good. Have a blessed Monday.
Experiencing chest pains, tiredness, shortness of breath, or heart failure? Are you